Okay. So, guys, hope you've gone through on the basic concepts that we have discussed yesterday, day before, till the other days. Hope you have already done that. Okay. So now let's see, already we seen that topic again, topic about the integration, which I'll give a glimpse again here. So, why we require integration? That's the first question which you have to get it. So, integration is generally required when we want to, when we have a multiple application or different applications, and they want to talk to each other. Either the application is from the same vendor or different vendor or custom applications. There can be a combination of applications. Hi Prithvi, good morning. So we are starting just now. Okay,
Yeah, yeah. Sorry.
okay, no problem. So why do we need integration? So that's the first question you have to understand. You have to ask the question to yourself. So the technology that we are learning is Oracle Integration Cloud. For that, so you have to basically understand one important topic, that is integration. So you have to ask a question to yourself. So integration is generally required when we want or when we have a different applications, and they want to have a communication. They want to have a handshake between two applications, or they want to talk to each other. Either the application are from the same vendor or a different vendor or a same custom applications. So what the same vendor is? So if you are developing a Java code, it's part of Oracle. If you are developing a .NET code, it's a part of Microsoft. If you are developing a MuleSoft, it's part of Salesforce. So these are different vendors, and the custom applications you might write in different technologies altogether, and you want to have a handshake, you want to have a communication to that systems. So there can be a combination of applications based on the need of the customers. You may work with any customer. In that case, you take an example of Amazon. It's a beautiful example you can talk about. So you might be integrating with a banking application where they have 5 or 10 different banking applications or different banking services your Amazon will support. But each application might be developed in different technologies. But end of the day, you are making a transaction successful. That's beautiful part of it. So you're not known which technology they have implemented. You're only concerned with the transaction is successful, a transaction is like going through, and you're able to order a product from Amazon. That's the only concern for you. But which technology has been implemented, you're least concerned. That's we call as an abstraction. That's a part of an integration. So, let's consider which we have given example of a business which is running on an online. So all the orders being placed by the customers, it is stored in any of the technology. It can be Oracle EBS system. The front end can be Java. It can be PHP. It can be .NET, or it can be a normal HTML. But that whatever the orders that you are ordering, those details has to be stored in somewhere. So let's consider you ordered a product today, and tomorrow you have canceled the order and you want to get back your money or refund the money. For that, they need to have some storage area. Okay, about this order, out of 5 orders, in a single order you have purchased 5 or 6 different products, out of which you did not like one. You want to return the product and you want to refund it. So for that order, the corresponding line items we call as. So those details, if you want to cancel it, it has to be visible across the complete life cycle of the product. The life cycle of the product starts from purchase or selecting on purchase to delivery and to the fulfillment. Once the product has been delivered to you, you have a base, or you have some grace time of 15 days where you can return the product. Till that time, if the 15 days has been completed, the order has been fulfilled, and there is no returns of the product, no refund for the product if you are trying to return it the product. So all these orders details will be stored in either Oracle EBS system that we call as Oracle ERP Cloud, or you can store in SAP system, or when you talk about companies like Somani, or there are few companies, those companies might be using some customer informations. For that, they use something called CRM, Customer Relationship Management, CRM. Salesforce is one beautiful thing. So all the details will be stored inside that. The customer information, the orders has been placed by the customers and everything. If manually go to the store and they want to purchase this, the tiles companies, you take about, you can even talk about Big Bazaar, you can talk about D-Mart, Metro. These are the stores that we have. All where they will be using this information, the customer information they have. The customer may be using some SAP application, which I've said. Okay, so they want to have some. They might be using some on-premise. On-premise in the sense it is maintained by the customer. Cloud, it is maintained by the vendor. So these are the two different systems. And if you want to integrate on-prem system, cloud to cloud-based integration, yeah, Oracle will cater your requirement. Cater in the sense it will help you to integrate it. It will suffice your requirement. It will help you to do the integration. Any questions, guys? Okay, so let me put it here. So types of integration that you can do. This kind of interview question you can anticipate. Types of integration. Hope you can see my screen. The types of integration starts with, okay, before cloud days, we have something called Java to third party systems like SAP or Oracle or you can say like file system, DB system, or any other system. Java is a front end and back end. Okay, this is completely on-prem. That we call as on-prem to on-prem in the sense on-premise, on-premise to on-premise. This is one kind of integration. One pattern you can say, one integration that you can do on-prem to on-premise to on-premise. This is one. Second is cloud to on-premise. This is second evolution of a integration. When the cloud has been started, okay, there are few systems which are already there in on-premise systems like Oracle EBS system or SAP system which were there in cloud and they want to which were there in on-premise and they want to move to the cloud. This is one example of a on-prem to cloud or cloud to on-prem. The next is cloud to cloud. Okay, both can be cloud. Like Salesforce CRM is a cloud. Oracle ERP cloud is a cloud. Oracle HCM cloud is a cloud. Oracle supply chain cloud. Oracle supply chain cloud. So cloud to cloud based integration you want to do it. In that case, we'll go with it. Now, most of the integrations are between these two. Few customers already they are already on premise and they want to move the cloud. For them, you might be doing integrations. There may be a brand new customer. They want to move directly. They're coming into the business and they want to have an integration or they want to move the data from one system to another system. Both the systems are within the cloud. In that case, we go with cloud. Clear? Any questions? The examples for this would be, you can say like, as a given, this is Java which is running on-premise, SAP, EBS, you can say like, okay, file DB, these are on-prem systems. Okay, the example for this would be, you can think of cloud is Oracle, ERP cloud, okay, and also within the same vendor which I've discussed about, Oracle, EBS. Okay, the data is in EBS and they want to move from EBS to Oracle ERP cloud. Then you might be using cloud to on-prem or on-prem to cloud. They are migrating or they are moving from on-premise system to cloud. Okay, next is cloud to cloud. The examples are, you can think of Oracle Sales Cloud, to Salesforce CRM. There are sales information which is there in Oracle, and they want to integrate with Salesforce CRM. So these are the different types of integrations that we have in general. You take any integration. I'm not talking about Oracle. I'm just talking about in general. So these are the three different types of integrations that you can cater, that you can do it. So now let's come into OIC. Okay, till now we have talked about cloud. We have talked about integration very comprehensively. Now let's talk about Oracle. Okay, so Oracle is a vendor which I have talked about in the beginning. We have many vendors in the market. Okay, Oracle is one cloud vendor. We have Amazon, we have IBM, we have Microsoft Azure, we call as Salesforce. These are the different vendors we have, and they are giving some products to you. So now, while coming to OIC, so Oracle Integration Cloud, OIC we call as Oracle Integration Cloud Service, OIC, Oracle Integration Cloud. So Oracle Integration Cloud is a comprehensive, secure, and a lightweight integration solution which is provided by Oracle, which is completely based on cloud. So when we talk about the integration, okay, so on-prem to on-prem, we generally go with Java. In between, we have a middle layer. In the middle layer, we will be using something called SOA, OSP, or any other integration technology, which are running on-premise. But while coming to cloud to on-prem, so let's consider EBS to Oracle ERP Cloud. You are doing it. EBS is a source. EBS is a source. Middleware can be OIC, and the target can be Oracle ERP Cloud. The same thing, this is a different vendor, or it can be a same vendor. These two are same vendors, and this is different vendors. Again, here we cater OIC as middleware. So middleware or a mediator will help us to integrate the system. That's where your OIC plays an important role. So when we say about OIC, as I said earlier, it's a comprehensive, secure, lightweight integration solution that helps us to link or to integrate between two different systems, within the same vendor or different vendor. It integrates both your cloud applications, which can be within on-premise or on cloud. So it will make us life pretty easier, connecting between on-prem as well as cloud very easily. So using OIC, so OIC will comes under PaaS, as we discussed, platform as a service, where you can connect to SaaS. This is what? This is a SaaS application. This is a SaaS application, and this is also a SaaS application. So we are using OIC to integrate between the two systems, to send the data, to traverse the data from source to the target. That is what your integration talks about. So as I said, Oracle integration connects your software as a service, which can be Oracle Sales Cloud, Oracle ERP Cloud, Oracle HCM Cloud, Salesforce CRM, SAP Cloud, or Azure. We have Dynamic CRM Cloud. We have, so everything we can integrate. So what we have in SaaS? Sorry, what we have in OIC? So OIC, we need to have something called connection. This is one important concept of OIC, connection. What is a connection? If we want to connect to the Salesforce system, so we need to have a connection. Connection is nothing but the handshake. You are connecting, you are talking to that system. That is your connection. Okay, for that connection, we have to provide certain things. Which system you are connecting? That is your host name. what is a port? What is a security model that we are using? Whether it's secured or non-secured, these are primary things that you have. Security comes with your username and password. That is a connection. If you want to connect to a database, you need host name, you need port number, you need security, that is username and password. You're connecting to the file system, you need a host name, you need a port number, you need a security. You're connecting to a Salesforce system, host name, port, security. So everywhere you go, these are the primary things that you have to consider. Let's consider you want to connect to a Salesforce CRM. So first you have to pick the adapter. So we have an adapter. Just like if you want to charge your mobile, charge your laptop, there is an adapter. Using that adapter, you can connect. Using that adapter, you can connect to that system. So you cannot use Dell charger or adapter to your Lenovo laptop. That is not possible. So we need to have exclusive adapters. The same way, we have certain adapters, predefined adapters, which is given by Oracle, so that we can seamlessly connect to that underlying system, underlying SaaS system, underlying on-premise system. Okay, so this is a one important thing that we have, that is connection. You take any system, database, file, SAP, ERP, like Oracle ERP Cloud, or Salesforce CRM, or we have Microsoft CRM, everywhere, this is the basic information that we require. That is host, port, and security. Where exactly it is available, what is the port we can connect, and what is the security model. Security can be different. Each system or each SaaS system can have their own security models. Different models, different algorithms they might be using. But at a 10 feet level, security is very important. Host name is important and port is important. So we have to pick the correct adapter to connect to the system. As I said earlier, if you are connecting to a Salesforce system, you need to have a Salesforce adapter. If you are connecting to Oracle ERP Cloud, we have an adapter. For everything, we have adapter. So this is the first important thing of OIC. Okay, connectivity. Second is we have integration. Using connection, you can have integration. That is source and target. We can connect source and target system. Sorry guys, morning music started. Apologies. Okay. So integration. So we have two. One is we have source, another is target. Source is from where you are getting the data. Target is where you are sending the data. That is important for us. Integration does the same thing. Integration does the orchestration. So what is an orchestration? So you can consider this integration as a music director. Okay, he will act as a central component and he will guide each of the singer, okay, each of the orchestra members to play the music so that they'll get a beautiful music. That's an output for you. If you want to hear a wonderful song, a beautiful song, then all the musicians should be in sync. All the singers should be in sync. The sound should be in sync. That's where music director instructs each of the member or each of the actor. Actor can be a singer, chorus, instrument players, different instrument players, where you'll get an output, a beautiful song. So he will act, integration does it would be a central component where it will get the information from one system and send to the other system. That's where the integration does. The source can be anything, target can be anything. Whoever it is least concerned, but is only concerned about the output. What I am expecting, what data you are sending, what data I'm giving to you. That's the only thing the integration does. For where we will be using the connection. So you have to understand how I'm receiving the data, how I'm sending the data. That's a contract between source and the target. After this, we have something called lookups. So lookups is nothing but we have a static data. We'll see in detail when we work with examples, but let's understand this. What is a lookups? So lookups are nothing but you have some static data. Okay, you might be booking a flight ticket or railway ticket. Okay, you have some static data. Let's consider we have a city name. For that, we have a station code. Okay, or you can name it as station name and station code. That's the best example. Station name. Okay, I'll talk about Delhi. Okay, for Delhi we have a station as Hazrat Nizamuddin station. For that we have one code HZA. The same way you have for Gurgaon, we have a separate station code. You take Hyderabad, we have separate code. You take Vizag, Vishakhapatnam, we have a different code. You take Vijayawada, we have different code. You take Bangalore, we have a different code. Code is unique and static, it will never change. So you will query based on the station code, station name, and you'll get a station code. You will be looking up based on this. Now the question, this is a key and this is a value. So can I have one key and multiple values? Yes, you can have it. There is no harm. Key can be one, which is unique. Station code, for each value it is unique, and we can have multiple things. In the sense, we can have multiple columns. One key, value items can be multiple. Clear, guys? Any questions? So this is generally used when we are mapping from one system to another system. So in SOA world, whoever exposure to the SOA world, like Prithvi and Vijay, we have a concept called DVM, domain value mapping. When we are connecting between two different systems, one is Oracle, one is EBS, cross-referencing values. When we have two different systems, two different cost platform, cost technology, then we are referring that data and we are sending to the target system. That we call as a lookups. Next important topic is 3 is done. 4th is agents. When we are connecting to the on-premise systems, then we require a connecting agent. The on-premise connectivity agent will let us build integrations and send the messages from on-premise to cloud. For example, sending a request from EBS system to Oracle ERP cloud or any other on-premise database, on-premise file system. If we want to send the data, then we will be using it.
Pawan, Prithvi here. Sorry to interrupt.
Go ahead.
Pawan, I just have a question. I mean, I just want to make sure. As you said, OIC OIC used for to integrate the on-premises to cloud and cloud to on-premises, right? So when we are going to integrate on-premises, we are going to use the agents. So if we, just we can integrate both on-premises. Normally, initially we used to use only SOA for on-premises to on-premises.
Yes.
In OIC, we can do, we can integrate on-premises to on-premises. Is it possible? As you said, the agents. Yep. Sorry.
Yes, we can. If you have agents installed in the target and the source system, Using that connectivity agents through OIC, you can integrate.
Okay. Okay.
But 99% none of the projects goes with that because of
Right. Yeah.
costing.
It's a
Because of
consuming
costing,
time.
yeah. Because of costing issues, people will not go there. People will go for these two scenarios: on-prem to
Yeah.
cloud, cloud to cloud.
Got it. Understood.
Precisely, if the customer is interested to move to the cloud, okay, which his system is already on premise, then he'll pick cloud. It can be any cloud. I'm not talking about OIC itself. You take anything. There's a middleware which will send the data from the source to the target system. But having said, if you want to send if the customer is interested to move to the cloud completely, and they have his roadmap where all the systems want to be in cloud, then he'll pick the second solution, on-prem to cloud, and then cloud to the cloud.
Okay. Got it. Yeah.
But for all the on-premise system, we need agents.
Okay.
Clear, guys? So these are the building blocks of your OIC. And the last one, you can think it as fifth, we can call it as packages, grouping all the integrations into a one. In JDeveloper, we have created one application and we are grouping all the applications. The same way package works in the same thing. When you are migrating from one environment to another environment, package plays important role. Okay? Any questions, guys? Guys, any questions? I'm just stopping my screen for a minute. I just want to reply to my messages. One
No, sir.
permission. Not able to locate. Oh, that's fine. Music is done. Now let's come back. So if you have any questions, you can post. Or if you want me to repeat, I can repeat that topic again. Okay. So if you don't have any questions, so let's talk about overall. Okay. So for Vijay and Prithvi, as they have an experience, they carry a bit of experience. They have this knowledge, but it's this information is for remaining three: Sumant, Vijaya, Vijay Durga, as well as Swati. This is for you. So we have integration umbrella in Oracle. Okay, we call it as FMW, Fusion Middleware. So in this, we have multiple technologies or multiple things that we have. One is Oracle SOA, okay, Oracle Service Bus, okay. We have Oracle BPM, Business Process Management. Then we have ADF, then WebLogic Server, WebSphere, sorry, WebLogic Server. Then we have Web Center Content. So there are few more things, which everything comes under Fusion Middleware. This is on-premise, but we are learning cloud. We are learning advanced technology. Suman, were you asking a question? If not, can you go on mute?
No, sir. No.
Okay,
No question.
I was talking, so okay, that's fine. You can go on mute. So this is a on-premise integration technology before the cloud came into market. After this, for SOA and OSB, we got OIC, or earlier they used to call as ICS, Integration Cloud Service. For the BPM, they call as PCS, Process Cloud Service. Okay, one more thing we have, B2B. Okay, for ADF on cloud, we have VBCS, Visual Basic Cloud Service, and B2B we have B2. Okay, these are all are different, all are completely different technologies, and everything they call it as Oracle Integration Cloud. Okay, and they bundled everything into a single unit. ICS for integration, PCS for workflows, VBCS for front-end applications, B2B for sharing the documents to the trading partner.
Pawan, one more thing.
Yes.
ODI is also included in ICS or what? I mean,
No,
OIC or
no,
what?
no, 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 nothing.
Okay.
We have completely different for
Okay.
ODI. Guys, these are, as Prithvi and Vijay have experience, they're posing the question with other technologies. Don't be worried about. Okay?
One more thing, Pawan.
Yep.
As you said, I mean, ODI, I mean, if we want to work with ODI, again, we need to, what to say?
ODI CS we have.
Right, right. Okay, fine.
So everything Oracle is moving to cloud.
Okay.
Okay? So in a nutshell, Oracle Integration Cloud is a combination of couple of things. One, Oracle Integration Cloud has Integration Cloud Service, that is ICS for integration. That's where we are learning. PCS, Process Cloud Service. If we want to have a workflow systems, then we use VBCS. If we want to have any front-end applications, just like Java, UIs, user interfaces, which can be developed by using VBCS. And then we have B2B for training partners, and also we have something called Insight. So there are five major components which has VBCS and B2B as well as Insight has been introduced recently as a part of Oracle Integration Cloud. So precisely we'll talk about ICS, very high level on B2B and Insights. And also if you want, I can give a glimpse on PCS as well. But precisely as an integration consultant, this is important, ICS. Any questions, guys? So we will be creating a one account and share across all to you, all because we have only 30 days license for that. So we'll create a one user account on me on Lakshman name, then Prithvi, then Vijay. Will don't create any account from your name, because if you use it, it is waste, because you can already we are giving a one account to you. So when we create a one account to you, so it would be for 30 days. After one account is completed, we'll create another account on Prithvi's name, we'll share across to you, and you can use it. But I'll give certain precautions using it. So if I'm creating a Prithvi's account, okay, it's a responsible Prithvi. At the end of the day, you have to shut down all the services so that it is not chargeable. That they are giving 30 days without any charging, but post which it is not available. And second, if you are using any extra services, then it is chargeable. So you have to make sure, if you are using any of the services, if you are using any services, make sure like you don't use it. First thing, unless I say don't use that, don't scribble on the services. Else it will be charged. Okay, so I'm saying again and again, don't use the services unless I say, because it is chargeable. Okay, so I'll tell you like what are first we'll create with one. I'll create with my ID or some other ID and we'll give it to you. You can use that. Post which once 30 days is completed, 30 days you have an access. Till then we'll be completing a huge part of integration. Then we'll create one more instance to you. You have to create it. You have to use that. Okay. Then when you are working with me, Prithvi, or any other folks, Sumant, Swati, or Durga, whoever is working with me or somewhere, when we are giving a what was the internship kind of thing, then you will be given a company ID, what of the project we are working. We will give you the access to you. Make sure that don't scribble anything. Whatever we say, you work on that. Clear, guys? Any questions before we wrap up for today? Guys, any questions? Prithvi,
No, Pawan, I'm good.
Vijay?
No, sir.
Vijay?
No, sir.
Okay. So if you don't have any questions, what of the topics I have discussed, make a notes for yourself. I'm explaining it. You have to put it on notepad, Word, or somewhere, or put it on a book. It's up to you, wherever you want. But make a notes of it. This will be helpful for the interviews. Clear, guys? Any questions? Okay. So if you don't have, let's break it this today. Happy weekend, and we'll connect back on Monday. Try to complete all the pending notes, practice, everything. Just try to complete as soon as possible. If you have already completed, where I received the emails from Vijaya, she has already completed all the good work, Vijaya, and revise the topics. I'm receiving only emails from Vijaya and Sumant, not from all. At times from Swati. I'm not receiving them Prithvi and Vijay. Vijay and Prithvi, kindly share the emails going forward.
Yeah, sure, Pawan. Sure.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. Thanks for joining. We'll connect back on Monday.
Yep, thank you all.
Yeah.